everybody. My name is Ryan. I'm an editor for Health Fitness 1047. Ryan, wish you a nice day. Here is official news. Let's see.
1. SEC has itself to blame when its college football playoff-worthy teams sit home. The SEC is facing a self-destructive situation as it approaches the college football playoff, leading to a scenario where tiebreakers will determine who competes in the SEC championship and which deserving two-loss teams are left out of the postseason. Florida coach Billy Napier commented on the competitive nature of the conference after Florida's victory over LSU, which eliminated LSU from playoff contention. The sex pursuit of an NFL-like model is resulting in significant challenges for its teams. 2. Florida. Colorado headline College Football Week 12 winners and losers. Florida's decision to retain coach Billy Napier is framed as a strategic move for the program's future, particularly given the financial implications of his $27 million buyout. Instead of paying this hefty sum, the funds can be redirected to enhance the team's roster to better compete in the SEC. This choice could prove to be a wise economic decision, especially if Napier's program improves over the next year. If not, the Gators could opt to fire him next year with a reduced buyout. Currently, the team is in a positive position, having recently defeated number 22 LSU 27-16, which could be a significant win for Napier. With freshman quarterback DJ Lagway returning, Florida is on track to potentially secure a bowl game and achieve a winning season for the first time since 2020. 3. Inside the NBA, fans rejoice. Popular show finds new home on ESPN. TNT's Inside the NBA, featuring Ernie Johnson, Charles Barkley, Kenny Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal, will not be canceled but will instead move to ESPN. This transition is part of a licensing deal between Warner Bros. Discovery and ESPN, which also includes Warner Bros. Airing Big 12 football and basketball games. Additionally, Warner Bros. Discovery has settled its lawsuit against the NBA, allowing it to produce NBA content in North America and internationally while retaining NBA TV and digital operations. The agreement ensures that Inside the NBA will continue beyond the current season. 4. Deion Sanders says it's scary how good Colorado can be after win versus Utah. Colorado football coach Deion Sanders expressed confidence in his team's potential after their 49-24 victory over Utah, emphasizing that they have not yet played their best game. With an 8-2 record, the Buffaloes are 2 wins away from qualifying for the Big 12 Conference Championship game. Sanders reiterated his commitment to the team's progress, stating, "We comin'," and highlighted that they are still on their journey to success. To secure a spot in the championship game on December 7th, they need to win their final 2 regular season games against Kansas and Oklahoma State. 5. Adam "Pac-Man" Jones arrested for hotel bar fight after Mike Tyson vs. Jake Paul match. Former NFL cornerback Adam "Pac-Man" Jones was arrested in Arlington, Texas, following an altercation at a hotel after the Mike Tyson vs. Jake Paul fight. The Arlington Police Department reported that Jones was taken into custody for assaulting a peace officer, public intoxication, and resisting arrest. Officers responded to a bar fight at the Live by Lowe's Arlington Hotel, where Jones was involved and continued to provoke others despite being warned. He later struck an officer on the arm during another fight, leading to his arrest. 6. UFC 309 results and highlights. Jon Jones gets TKO victory against Stipe Miocic. Jon Jones successfully defended his heavyweight championship by defeating Stipe Miocic via TKO at UFC 309, held at Madison Square Garden. This marked Miocic's return to the octagon after a knockout loss to Francis Ngannou in 2021, while Jones was coming off a victory in his heavyweight debut earlier in 2023. With this win, Jones improved his record to 28-1 and extended his winning streak to 6 fights. The event also featured other matchups, including Michael Chandler vs. Charles Oliveira and Viviane Araujo vs. Karine Silva, with David Onama facing Roberto Romero in a preliminary lightweight bout after his original fight was cancelled. 7. U.S. President-elect Donald Trump in attendance at UFC 309 at Madison Square Garden. President-elect Donald Trump attended UFC 309 at Madison Square Garden, accompanied by UFC CEO Dana White, Elon Musk, and Kid Rock. He received a warm welcome from the crowd and is familiar with the mixed martial arts scene, having previously attended events like UFC 302. White, a friend of Trump, had hinted at Trump's potential attendance during a press conference but did not confirm it. 8. Mike Tyson vs. Jake Paul fight, shattered records. Netflix says Netflix made a significant entry into live sports by broadcasting the fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, which attracted over 60 million households. The co-main event featuring Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano also garnered 50 million viewers, marking it as one of the most watched women's sporting events in U.S. history. However, the event faced technical difficulties, including buffering and audio issues, which frustrated some viewers. Despite these challenges, Netflix's live event generated substantial social media buzz and broke viewership records. 9. Seattle Storm opens probe into player mistreatment allegations. The Seattle Storm is investigating allegations of player mistreatment involving its coaching staff, as reported by the Chicago Sun-Times. An independent law firm has been hired to examine claims of bullying and harassment related to players' on-court performance during the previous season's practices and games. Noel Quinn, who became head coach in May 2021 after Dan Hughes' retirement, has a history with the team as a former player and associate head coach during their 2020 championship run. ESPN and USA Today Sports have also reported on the situation. 10. Maple Leafs Ryan Reaves ejected for head hit on Oilers' Darnell Nurse. Toronto Maple Leafs player Ryan Reaves was ejected from a game against the Edmonton Oilers for a hit on defenseman Darnell Nurse, who suffered a head injury and did not return. Reaves received a match penalty, which is subject to automatic review by the NHL's Department of Player Safety. This incident may lead to a suspension for Reaves, who has a history of suspensions, including 3 in his career totaling 6 games. His previous infractions include an illegal hit to the head during the 2020 playoffs and a suspension in the 2021 playoffs for an incident involving an opponent. 11. Biggest game of NFL season? Bills know revenge vs. Chiefs can't come until NFL playoffs. Buffalo Bills quarterback Josh Allen downplayed the significance of the upcoming Week 11 game against the undefeated Kansas City Chiefs, stating it is just another game despite the media and fan hype. However, the matchup is highly anticipated, as it could impact playoff standings and has become a notable rivalry, with the Bills seeking to overcome past playoff losses to the Chiefs. CBS will even broadcast its NFL Today show from the stadium, highlighting the game's importance. 12. No. 3. Texas stays on track for SEC title game with defensive effort at Arkansas in a hard-fought game. Number 3. Texas defeated Arkansas 20-10, moving closer to the SEC title game. Texas's defense played a crucial role as the Longhorns' offense struggled against Arkansas's defense. Arkansas, which had a strong offensive ranking, only scored late in the third quarter with a 1-yard touchdown run by Jaquindon Jackson, narrowing Texas's lead to 13-7. Following a defensive stand, Arkansas added a 44-yard field goal, making it 13-10. However, Texas responded with a strong offensive drive, extending their lead back to double digits. 13. Pirates offer huge trade for rare Paul Skeens baseball card. Topps recently released a baseball card featuring Pittsburgh Pirates rookie pitcher Paul Skeens, which can be exchanged for various prizes from the Pirates. Although it's not close to the trade deadline, the team aims to showcase the card at PNC Park. The offerings include 30 years of seats behind home plate, a meet and greet with Skeens, 2 autographed jerseys, and the opportunity to host a softball game at the ballpark. Skeens' girlfriend, LSU gymnast Livy Dunn, also added that the winner could sit with her in a suite. Skeens has had an impressive season, being a finalist for the National League Rookie of the Year and Cy Young Award. With an 11-3 record and a 1.96 ERA. 14. NFL Week 11 picks straight up and against spread. Will Bills hand Chiefs' first loss of season? Week 11 of the 2024 NFL schedule is set to be significant, featuring key matchups that could impact playoff standings. The week begins with a Thursday night game between the Washington Commanders and Philadelphia Eagles, both vying for first place in the NFC East. In the AFC North, the Baltimore Ravens can take the top spot by defeating the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday. Other notable games include the Los Angeles Chargers hosting the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday night and the Houston Texans visiting the Dallas Cowboys on Monday. The highlight of the week will be the late Sunday afternoon clash between the Kansas City Chiefs and Buffalo Bills, where the undefeated Chiefs aim to improve their record to 10-0.